Greetings and salutations, everyone. It's time once again to do the road most traveled blown deadline quest here. Oh, let's get started. I don't have like a lot of factoids about this quest. There's a couple of tips and tricks that we can take a shot at doing, but the big thing for me for this particular quest is to not to forget to talk to this guy at the beginning, like a lot.
You arrive at the world-renowned Korona, a temple dedicated.
I always feel like I talk to him, but not enough to actually move the bloody quest on.
The main temple has just closed its doors for the evening. You wonder why Kolkaran's high priest wants to meet with you after hours. An imposing man dressed in a noble's finery beckons you from the main courtyard. The high priest.
Also, I'm pretty sure we were forced to move into level 18 here.
Most powerful man has turned against Lucy Vault and has selected
I think
you
we'll take
to
a
deliver
shot at
the killing blow against
also
his
getting
new
a
factory.
spell song here, maybe. Alright, maybe not. Forget it. We'll just carry on. Hop aboard! Sweet.
You arrive at your destination after a long flight through the forest of towers that comprises the Middle Mythos district. To your surprise, Von Sedura Warehouse is a drab and unremarkable
mixed
structure.
monsters in here, like mostly humans, a couple of robots.
Slip inside.
Pretty simple.
After a moment of stunned silence, the guards scramble into action. Intruders! Activate the alarm spells! Lock down the entire tower!
I feel like they should reference like passive alarm spells to trigger would be wards. I feel like that's a better word for lockdown things. Alright, here's a note. Sets off for a quote. We need 3 more notes. Here's a note. Is this really? Oh, nice. Okay. 2 more notes to go, which means they're probably hiding really well.
Triggers a suspicious rumbling in the hall behind you.
Alright, so
a secret passage.
one of the downsides of doing this particular tutorial is so we're not going to be able to do the quest the way that we normally would. I normally do not do optionals in this thing. I find a lot of these optionals to be super tedious, but again, that's not how the the walkthroughs here work. So we're going to do what we can, which means we're going to have to do a bunch of stuff I would normally skip. So I will do my best to kind of just talk my way through how I normally do this quest when things come up, and then take the minute and walk you through the options or the changes I would normally make. First of all, I would like to zerg through this part down here. I know that doesn't get to happen, but I do normally zerg down there real hardcore. Usually like stopping every other room. But I've been doing a lot of melee lives lately, so getting things gathered up has been good for me. This will be an opportunity to see how good of a heal our bard is going to be, if at all. Not great. Hopefully we don't find ourselves in trouble. More than I can count on, I guess. Get things shot down here. Man, we just keep finding the sticky traps, don't we? That's my fault. I'm not really looking for them. I should be paying closer attention, but let's see if our bard wants to kick us any hit points while we just stand here. Looks like he must have, because we're gaining a significant portion of hit points. Really do feel bad for the guards. Just a Couple of schlubs doing their best to bring home a paycheck. It'd be a different story if I'd never worked as a security guard, but I have, so...
A large group of guards is formed ranks in front of the tower.
I think I have a little bit more sympathy for security guards than I probably should. I can knock it. There it is. I could not get this Plague Reaper targeted. It's like, nope, we still have 11 seconds of that bard song in effect. You can just wait, sir. I suppose this is a kind of factoid, is that kind of like the monsters in A Cry for Help, they will not go through this hallway from that side to this side or this side to that side. These guys will range you though. I'm not sure what kind of... if they just don't know that wall is there, or that door is there. Come on. You know you want to sing. He doesn't want to sing. Boo. I was hoping to be able to keep the big bard song running for an extra, little extra damages, but it doesn't always happen, I guess. Alright, our first... we'll clear this hallway a little bit more, then we'll do our first real bit here. We want the high ground, but we also don't want to be taking a bunch of force damage from that mage cannon gun for no reason, so we'll do our best to kind of fall back down a little ways for damage avoidance reasons. Alright, now I'll shoot that mage fire in. Mage fire cannon, sorry. Alright, pretty good. Alright, so the point of this quest is to basically blow up this factory that we're in, right? And there's a couple of ways, or a couple of areas that you have to sabotage equipment. This is one of the rooms. Now, to lab, the viewer, watcher, helper, etc. He has pointed out to me, because the way I do it, I normally would just run to the end of the quest and work my way forward, and I would do this room essentially second to last. But he has pointed out that guards at the end of this hallway will spawn after you activate the second sabotage point, which means if you do this room first, you could potentially be far enough away from the guards at the second sabotage point that they will not even act aggro on you. So we're gonna try that today and give it a shot. Alright, this hallway, I believe, is a shrine. No, this is one of the optional where you free people, right? We're gonna walk around the corner. There was a bunch of slaves. Yeah.
A band of guards monitors the enslaved workers who pack.
So here we're saving some slaves. Never understood the logic behind slavery. Slavery doesn't make money. No healing for Samius. Okay. Oh, there we go. Now we get a little bit. A little bit more. Alright, we're going to do our best to also keep an eye open for these two other letters. I honestly don't recall. Oh, there's one. And keep an eye out for a couple more slaves up here. There's usually at least one hiding up in the rafters somewhere. Alright, looks good up top, so now let's check the bottom.
From the scaffolding above.
Hey Queen, what are you doing? Alright, the first of many tips. Okay, the first of a handful of tips. Alright, the first of a couple of tips that I have. Walk across on these railroad track or cart levers. Then you don't have to do these optionals like fight sea lions. However, again, that's not what we're doing today. So we are off to fight the sea lions. The wonderful sea lions of Oz. Let's see if we can throw down a circle. Some guys fingered and insta-killed here. Sea lions are actually a pretty good can of whoop butt.
The final sea lion lets out a piteous cry as it dies.
Alright, now we have I believe two levers. Yeah, two levers in here. One lever lowers the ladder. Another lever fills this room with acid jets. Sanitation control, I'm assuming, is turn on acid jets. And then... Nope, rip. We have a jump, we have a platform we have to land on to get out of here. That is, aka lower the ladder. I forgot it was a platform like that. I just thought the ladder extended the rest of the way down. Alright, perfection. Whew. We did probably give that green tea leaves like an extra 3 or 4 minutes that it probably didn't need. It is a little sharp, a little sharper than it probably should have been. Alright, so this hallway is the shrine room. And a library, if I remember correctly.
Echo as you progress down the eerie, quiet hallway. The lifts in this chamber appear to have been disconnected from their power source, and their gates are tightly locked.
Couple collectibles. Like I said, there's a shrine. I don't know, I think of all these like bookshelves as a little library here, a little writing desk, some sort of general office. All right. And we got all of our notes. Nice. All right, so right here we have a couple of interesting decisions. If we go to the right, which we will, we have a couple of things happen to us. One, the floor will fall out underneath of us, dropping us down to a pit where we have to fight a monster. Two, when we do get over there to the right side, there's a second warehouse type area that will have the rest of these enslaved workers to free. Okay, so if you're not going to do that optional, you don't have to. If you stay away from this side of the floor, it won't fall out. You don't have to worry about it. Now, if you go to the left, there's going to be a series of people hanging out. In fact, I'm just going to aggro them anyway while we're talking. There's going to be like a work floor area down a little bit, there'll be a shrine. There'll be a bunch of levers and valves that we have to manipulate to again, sabotage the machinery to get it to explode. Explode! And as we start to turn those things on, acid and fire will shoot across the room, kind of like in the other room. But also the ground floor will become electric. So we have to keep both of those things in mind in the future. If we fall down and fight the monster, we will get a secret door that leads to the ground floor down here. And we'll have to come back up through this room, and we would have engaged these minions from down below instead of from this side. Alright, let's see if we can get across without the floor breaking. I don't think we... Oh, we did it! I mean, the floor still broke, but we didn't have to fall down there. That's kind of nice. Okay. So let's clear this room. A couple of dorks. Looks like you got a Reaper to spawn as well.
Worker constructs clatter out from between the crates. Tap.
I really do like these worker constructs. I think they're pretty cool, all things considered. They are basically reskinned Minotaurs, in the sense that their attacks are essentially the same thing as like a Minotaur would have. But I think they move cool and they feel unique, even though if you think about them, they're just Minotaurs. But their various like charge up and attack commands. Their melee attack is very similar. It's not like these evil security constructs, which are just that, robot evil. Alright, one of the reasons I'm not a huge fan of this particular optional in this quest, besides the fact that it takes forever for the amount of experience that you're gaining, is that the way the room moves, because it's apparently hot in this room, messes with my head pretty bad. So it's one of the reasons I tend to skip it, especially during combat when I have to dance around. So I don't know if it's for everyone, if it bothers everybody, if it just bothers me and I'm allowing it to get to me. I'm not sure. But each their own. Let's see, once you get back out of here, it's fine. It's literally that room, and I don't know why that effect is like that in there. Alright. There's the mall. That's the bad man. So we can get him shot before he like hides underground. We have to go downstairs and get him.
A sulfurous vial dribbles.
Alright, well I didn't know that we could actually defeat him from up top and the force field will spawn in that way. So learning something.
You've reached the
Alright, well we'll go look for that secret door. The secret door is open now. Sweet.
Disable the whole facility.
So yeah, it's kind of cool. I never actually was able to kill him from before. Every other time I've engaged him from above, he has hidden underground and stayed underground, and I've had to jump down to get him. Alright, so now we need to investigate whether or not we need a shrine. We're probably fine. And we're going to come around over here and start pulling these levers. You can only pull them one at a time. So it's not like the order, I don't think matters. Just give them a good yank.
The machinery loudly grinds.
Down here it's the same thing. You're only going to be able to pull one lever at a time. Try to pay attention where you think things might explode and hurt you, like that up there. This pipe here is full of acid. No, the levers first. lava.
Crackles through the grating as the device overcharges.
Electric lava
The last
burns our
piece of
footses.
equipment in the main manufacturing sputters and
This is
stalls.
all fire. Like I said, if you walk up here with all these guys in action, you can get webbed, stuck in this fire. It's no bueno. So those guys are the guys that Talav is talking about. They spawn when that last room is done. I think. So, I don't know. We'll see. See how it goes. Alright. Just like everything else, I'm going to try to range things from as far away as possible using whatever high ground I can get away with. And then we're going to talk about this infight. This infight is actually a little bit tricky. I've learned a trick or two recently that makes it a little bit easier. But for the most part, we're just going to have a lot of guys in here to spawn. Alright, so let's talk about it. We're going to have one of these big six-legged robots, except it's going to be a special one, right? And as its hit points get broken down, like a lot of monsters in DDO, like mini boss monsters, their hit points are tied to spawns. So the quicker you lower their hit points, the more monsters are going to spawn, and that'll mess with your dungeon alert. If you're careful, however, you can clear the trash, knock him down. The next wave will spawn, clear his trash, knock him down. And I think there's 3 waves of trash. The other thing that you can do, and we're going to put our hireling up here for sure, is way up here. If this guy rolls up here, he gets stuck up here, and the monsters all spawn. Like his hit point based monster spawns all spawn down there on the ground floor. So we can kind of stand up here and use that to beat him down a little bit. I guess these guys spawn up here, and then we can kind of use the corridor as a little bit of a choke point here while we clean up all this garbage. We should have one more wave of nonsense here. No?
Finally grinds to a halt. Too damaged to continue its assault.
No sweet loots for us. 27,693 and 413 Reaper experience in 22 minutes. Not bad. Again, not the best, but not bad. We'll take it. Turns out we did accidentally power level through level 17 anyway, going through Sharn, so it's all good. Alright, let's grab our end reward and remind everybody to hit the thumbs up button on the video. I really do appreciate it. And we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Toodles.